Oh, how you doing, everybody? Hello, everybody. Um, Wanted to do a quick review of this um, little EVH 5153 Microstack. They came out a while back, a couple years ago. I want to say I got them when it first came out. I got it 60 bucks when I got it, and I think you can get them for cheaper now, probably around the 50 range. I want to say. It runs off 9 volt. You got the 9 volt battery back here where you can put that in. Okay, and then you got, of course, on this side, you've got a headphone jack and the 9 volt AC adapter plug-in. So if you have other pedals that run off 9 volt, all you need is that. It doesn't come with that. So it just comes in the box with the, I think it comes with a 9 volt battery to run it off of, actually. But anyway, you can plug it into the wall, and I recommend that highly, right? With any of these things, the more you want the constant power and the better power is going to be off the wall. The 9 volt battery, a brand new 9 volt battery is going to work good for a little bit, but like the power band and the surge of it, over time it'll have that phasing kind of effect. I want to say where it's just better just to plug it into the wall. But if you're going camping or if you're going to the hotel and you're in a hotel or you're somewhere where you just want to bring this little thing, because that's what the purpose is, bring a little amp and be able to play electric guitar. Okay. The other big thing I want to just point out is these this kickstand. So most of the ones I've seen have this little kickstand that gives you the angle, right? So it's going to give you that little angle where the sound is coming up at an angle, so that's supposed to be better, right? But the other purpose of these is to make it so it doesn't fall over so easily. Because these things will tend to want to, fall over. Things happen to your cord or whatnot. And with that input there, if you didn't tilt it and you just had it sitting like this, I mean, more often than not, these things are top heavy. They're just falling over all the time. So you want to protect it. You want to have it at an angle with the kickstand out. I've got it plugged into the wall again, but it is 9 volt battery. So let's talk about the top here. So at the top here, you got the input for your guitar. So there's the input jack. You've got the gain, volume, treble, power. All right. So all those knobs are fully functional. I'll talk to it mostly in terms of a clock, right? So if it's at 3 o'clock or whatnot, or 2 o'clock. The power button is over here. You turn it and flick it to the left, and then it's on, and you can see the red light when it's on. Let's tilt it back here. Gonna play it through old Hammer Flying V I have. That's my guitar. Like, I know this guitar, out of all my guitars, there's a few where I know they're quiet, they're well made. There's no static or bad wire. You know what I mean? Like, this thing's solid, and it's got great tone. It's from 1983. It's a Hammer USA Flying V. These things were made really good. It's got, 2 humbuckers in it. So this is a metal guitar, no doubt. My uncle left it to me, and he was a big metalhead, okay? So this thing's got a lot of, it's got some high output and some high output. Let's see if we're in tune here. The pickups are hot, basically. For the most part, we're in tune. I've got it on 0 gain right now, no gain, zip. We've got it at 1 o'clock, and 1 o'clock on the volume and 1 o'clock on the treble, okay? Very clean, Rings out, you can hear each note. So if you want to be articulate with it, it's a consistent sound, you know what I mean? Like there's no breaks. Like right now, I could turn the guitar, there's the volumes all the way off, this thing's quiet. There's not a sound coming out of that thing. With the guitar on, you know, volume all the way up, it's a slight little buzz. If I put my fingers on the strings, it's basically just a real quiet hum there. Not really a hum, just more of a black noise kind of thing. Fingers off the strings, there's a little bit more of that, right? But that's just the guitar and the... So real clean. Remember, this sound, that was that clean channel. Now, if you started banging on the clean channel, little more distorted slightly, right? Because you're banging on a little more, but still articulate, still can hear the notes, still hear each individual note. They ring out pretty good. It's just all there, you know. I'd say it's really good. They've come a long way with these little amps. So that's, again, no gain. Let's go full volume. Again, you can hear the black noise a little more, but that's all clean. You know, you can, you know, full volume, no gain. Full volume, no gain. Really loud, not overbearingly loud, not ugly loud to where I have to turn it down or cut it back and kind of ease off on it. I don't. It's even when I play a little bit of the notes, you know, it's very, very clean and articulate. I like that tone of that. It would be a great little practice amp, you know, for that, I would think. Okay. Now, obviously, we want to go and check out the dirty channel, put some gain on it. Let's go back to 1 o'clock with the volume. Okay, we're back at 1 o'clock with the volume. We don't want to kill ourselves yet. Let's ease into it. So now let's give it half gain. Okay, you can hear now you can hear a humming, right, a little bit, but you're going to find that with anything, even like a big rig, any big amp you plug in, right? playing there, you know. Pardon the playing there, but basically you can see what I mean. Like the tone, that brown sound, that is definitely there. So half dirty. I'm on my bridge pickup, and it's on half gain, and volume and treble are at 1 o'clock. It's got it. It's got that, right? So now let's give it some more balls, and let's go all the way. I'm going to go all the way with the volume and all the way with the gain. Volume, gain, all the way. Yeah, it's got some balls, and it sounds like the brown sound. The open chords, or just the chuggy kind of chords that I was just doing there, that's coming from this little thing. Full bore. It was full bore. It's not it's not cracking up. I mean, that's chunky, that's metal, that's heavy, that's, you know, now part of it is this badass guitar, I'll be honest with you, but because this thing's got those humbuckers that whatever back in the 80s they were making these with, you know, for metal. I don't know what they are. They came with the hammer, or maybe my uncle, I don't know, my uncle left this to me, so maybe these were custom or whatever, but these things are from the 80s. These things are metal, bro. Now, but the brown sound and the dirty, the gain on this thing, that's this, you know? So it's this and this together. That's the only things going on here. I hope that helped you out in buying this. You know, basically, I would recommend someone to play this, or to buy this and to play this for practicing, for sure. And if you're at a small party or a small get-together and we're showing off or whatever, this would work and do what you wanted it to do. Plug it into the wall again. Use the kickstand. Don't be afraid to turn it all the way up. You know, it didn't get distorted or crack up or break up. It just was clean. It was persistent through the whole thing. You know. So for a little practice amp, this thing, the review is that if I was to say 1 out of 10, I'd probably give this thing. You know, I've played a couple other ones. I'd give it a 7, for sure a 7, and maybe an 8. You know, I'm a Van Halen homer too, so I'm a big Eddie Van Halen homer, and I'm surprised I didn't say it's a 10, right? It's a 10. A 10, it's not. You know what I mean? But it's an 8. If I had to say what dings it, is it's, you know, falls over. But that's pretty much what they all do. And then I just, you know. The 9-volt battery, I feel like when you have the 9-volt in there, that it's kind of a waste just even having that option. But if you don't have a electric and you're camping or something, then that comes in handy, right? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully can do some more reviews for you guys. I buy things, trinkets, guitar stuff here and there all the time, and I just want to, like, you know, give you my point of view on it, whether it's worth it or not. But this to me was worth $60, and now you can get it for cheaper. It's worth whatever they're selling it for now. A little kid, a young guy, a starter, outer, a person that's into Eddie Van Halen, someone new to it, someone green, and all the way everywhere in between. Okay? All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay.